Princess Anne, back home from hospital after head injuries, won't return to royal duties for foreseeable future. Princess Anne has finally returned home after spending 5 days in the hospital after sustaining head injuries. She was injured and suffered a concussion following a horse-related incident. The 73-year-old returned home on Friday, June 28, and is expected to remain there for a further period of rest, according to New York Post. Her husband Sir Tim Laurence said after her return, "I would like to extend my warmest thanks to all the team at Southmead Hospital for their care, expertise and kindness during my wife's short stay." Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. A report previously claimed that Anne suffered memory loss as a direct result of the incident, but it is believed to be temporary. She has cancelled all her official royal duties scheduled for this week, including a trip to Canada, and a state visit. On doctor's advice, Her Royal Highness's engagements for the week ahead will be postponed. Her Royal Highness sends her apologies to any who may be inconvenienced or disappointed as a result, Anne's spokesperson said. Former BBC royal correspondent Michael Cole told GB News that Anne chose not to be pictured as she left the hospital with her husband. She had been admitted to Southmead Hospital in Bristol following the accident. What is known is that the princess will not be returning to royal duties, which she is a very keen pursuer of such, for the foreseeable future, Cole said. She was supposed to be going to Canada this weekend. This week she was supposed to have been in Scotland, but obviously she's not going to do any of that until the doctors sign her off and say that she's back fit and ready to discharge her duties, he added. The King has been kept closely informed and joins the whole royal family in sending his fondest love and well wishes to the princess for a speedy recovery. The 73-year-old royal family member had been walking on the grounds of Gatscombe Park Estate where her home is located when she suffered minor injuries to her head, reported Reuters quoting a royal source. The source added that there were horses in the vicinity and her medical team said the head injuries were consistent with impact from a horse's head or legs. Headlines on local websites and newspapers in the west of England have been dominated largely by Glastonbury Festival and Princess Anne being admitted to hospital. Earlier in the week, though, it was a Somerset Live reporting on the reopening of Beckford Tower in Bath this weekend that caught most attention. The stunning attraction has undergone a £3.9 million restoration project which involves showing a grotto and a new museum. Gloucestershire Live reporter Kim Horton was focusing in on the amount of burglaries across the county. She detailed how number plates had been stolen and how offenders broke into a vehicle to steal bank cards. Zoe Glasgow wrote about 28 pioneers being given a permanent commemoration. Elsewhere, the Stroud News and Journal have been busy following news that Princess Anne was admitted to Southmead Hospital after being struck by a horse. As was the Wilts and Gloucestershire Standard, who were telling readers about the incident. Gloucestershire Live were also extensively covering the news, detailing each visitor who came to see the Princess Royal, with Molly Seaman leading their charge with a live page. He and the Princess Royal had a nearly 2-hour lunch together as the 73-year-old continued to receive treatment for injuries believed to have been a result of her being head-butted or kicked by a horse. After his visit, Sir Tim said, "She is recovering well, thank you. We are both profoundly grateful to the medical team and hospital support staff for their expert care, and to the emergency services who were all so wonderful at the scene. We are both deeply touched by all the kind messages we have received from so many people near and far. It means a great deal."